Dark web is a hidden part of the internet. It has more extraordinary things. It is also digital home for criminals. Dark web is a place to buy or sell literally anything. It is a place of the internet where most of the illegal activities takes place. But you already know all this. But you may not to know how the dark web works. Are you really anonymous while using dark web? Dark web is works on onion routing protocol. You can't access dark web with any other browsers. It can only access by the open source software called Tor. It stands for onion routing and it implements the onion routing protocol. Let's talk about the onion routing protocol and how it works. If you want to access your website on dark web, your request will split out into packets. The packets travel between the intermediate nodes before they reach the server. Before the request went out from your browser, it will encrypted by the keys. The request will encrypted by different keys. The keys are called as nodes. Usually there is 3 nodes between you and the server. Okay, let's take the key as 3. It has 3 nodes between you and the server of dark web. For each node, you share a unique key and the message have been encrypted by the key. Okay, let's take A1 is a symmetric key that you send to node 1 and A2 is another symmetric key that you send to node 3 and A3 is another symmetric key that you send to node 3. Your request will first encrypted with A3, A2 and A1. This is the way how the key encrypt our request while accessing the dark web, and then it's finally forwarded to the onion network. First, the node 1 receives your request. The node 1 has A1 key decrypts message, but still the message was encrypted by the A2 and A3 keys. The node 1 is nothing know about your message except where it will come and where it needs to forward. And node 1 forward this request to node 2 and node 2 asks A2. Node 2 decrypts the message with the A2 key, but the message will still encrypted with one layer of key called A3. The node 2 does not know anything about this message and the node 2 forward message to node 3 and node 3 has the A3 key. The A3 key will decrypt the message. Now the message was fully decrypted. Now node 3 forward the message to dark web server. This is how the onion routing protocol works. It works on layers of encryption, making it hard to anyone in network to track anyone. In other words, it provides two things. Number one, confidentiality. That is, you don't know who is making the request. Number two, encryption. Your data using Tor will be encrypted. No third party can see your data while using Tor. But here on Onion Routing Protocol, there is a flaw. Let's see one second time. If you sending a request to first node 1 and node 2 and node 3. First, node 1 is receiving the request as first. Node 1 knows who are you and where the request is coming, and node 1 has node 1 know your IP address. But node 1 cannot read your request, but it still know your identity. So there is no confidentiality between you and node 1, which we called as the entry node. After the node 1 decrypting the message, it sends to the node 2. That node 2 has no idea about the message where it's coming. The node 2 only know where the message needs to forward. The node 2 does not know the real sender of the request because it is the node 2 is receiving by the node 1. So here we have confidentiality and encryption. And the node 2 sends the request to node 3. Node 3 has decrypted the last layer of encryption. Node 3 have the not encrypted form of your message. Node 3 can read the message and he know where the message need headed to. And this problem can be avoided by using HTTPS website. HTTPS website means it will encrypt all the communication that you made in the website, so we can avoid the problem by using HTTPS website. If you want to know more about HTTP and HTTPS websites, how it's working, and watch my this video how to secure on internet, I will give the link on description and the I button also. I will explain clearly about HTTP and HTTPS website on that video. By using HTTPS website, your message will still encrypted, will only decrypt by the web server. There is no anonymity on the entry node. It will locks your IP address and it figure out your identity. The middle node does not know anything about your message, where the message is coming from and what is the destination of this message and what is written inside the message. It does not know anything about your message and you in the middle node. In exit node, The message will not encrypt it, but it knows the destination of the message. If the website does not have HTTPS, the exit node can read what's inside your message. If anybody monitoring the entry node and exit node, they will can find out your identity. And one way to overcome this by using Tor over VPN. First, connect your VPN and start using the website that you need to access. First, the request will send to your VPN server. Your VPN server encrypts the message and send to the node 1. So node 1 does not know the real person who is sending the request. But if you download and using the VPN from internet, means the VPN providers can know your identity on what you are searching for. For that, creating your own VPN, because I have my own VPN. If you need to know how to create our own VPN, means comment below. I will make a separate video for that. I will have your own VPN. If you also created your own VPN, you need to upload to a web server. If you have your own web server, there is no problem. You will be anonymous on internet. But if does not have web server, you need to upload in somewhere. I was uploaded my VPN on Google Cloud. So Google Cloud know my identity. By using Tor over VPN, it will be a better option. Can you trust anyone with your data on internet?